Hey, what's going on, you guys? Today I just wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys about something that I've been thinking about all day. I'm not going to do a Sunday special like I usually do every Sunday. I will have one guaranteed next week, but today I'm going to go ahead and take a break from that just because I've just had a whole bunch going on lately. Just a whole bunch of stuff today that I'm not even going to get into because not that it's anything like super dramatic or over the top or anything like that, but just little things, that pile up and get like incrementally get bigger. And like today it just exploded like poof. Like I just went off like a bomb earlier today. And I'm not going to get into any specifics. I'm not going to say exactly what it is. But my whole point in bringing that up is, even though it's very vague, that even in those moments, you really you have to learn to get comfortable, even in really challenging, uncomfortable situations sometimes. And again, as I'm talking about this, I feel like I'm being a little bit over dramatic, like I usually am. Crazy delusional Matt over here being over dramatic and stirring shit up and blowing shit out of proportion, right? But it's big to me, or at least it feels that way. I don't think it's necessarily big. It's only as big as you make it. It's only really as serious of a situation as you make it out to be. Whatever it is that you're feeling in the moment right now, 9 times out of 10 it's something that you create. And that's something that I've tried to keep in mind a lot lately, is the things that I'm upset about. Yeah, they're real. These are real problems, and I want to be able to create real solutions to those problems. But how much of that is actually shit that I'm making up in my own mind? How much is it? How much is it? I mean, is it really mostly shit that I'm deluding myself with to make myself upset? And we all do it. I probably do it to a very large extent, to the point where people look at me like I have eyes on the back of my head, and like I'm a crazy person. And so what? Who cares? Maybe I'm a crazy person, but I feel like I'm crazy for the right reasons. Honestly, the way that our society is right now, the way that it's structured, which it's structured very poorly, I think we all see that. The way that our country is going, and the way that it has been going, not just our country, but the whole world, because regardless of whether or not anybody wants to hear this, but the United States of America is what's leading the charge for the entire world. So if we're not good here in our own country, well then we're not going to be able to help other countries or give other countries freedom, right? We have to start with ourselves, right? And so that's why I always say, I don't usually say the whole world, I say our country, because our country is what needs to get better, and it's what needs to get fixed. And how does it get fixed? I really don't know, but it's making me absolutely insane. And as you can imagine, the reason most people find themselves in places where they feel like they can't get out of, the reason that most people get stuck in a rut for most of their life, is because we've had politicians over and over and over again promising this and promising that. Hey, if you vote us in this November, you'll get this. If you vote us in this November, you'll get your rights back, right? I mean, we saw it with COVID. If you vote us in, well, then we'll protect your First Amendment rights and your Second Amendment rights. If you vote us in, we'll do X, Y, and Z for you. And guess what? They get voted into office, and then nothing happens. We all just get played like a violin, like we usually do, because like the fucking sheep that we are in this country. But that's not me. And that's why I would say, for the most part, I am crazy. But you know what? Maybe people need that right now. Not necessarily me or just me, but millions of other people like me. But you know, like I always talk about, right? That there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time to remain vigilant. There's a time to remain aware, but then there's also a time to try and reel it back in if you can, and calm down and just try and live in the moment, enjoy the moment. And it's something that I talk about a lot, but you know, I feel like a fucking hypocrite, because I never, it's not that I never live up to any of my standards that I try to set for myself, or that I try to preach to the choir. But I got to do a better job of that. And I think one of the first steps has to be that even in the worst situations, even in the most uncomfortable situations, even the moments that make you just absolutely crazy, mad, upset, depressed, anxious, you got to try and find some comfort. You got to try and find some peace, especially when you're around other people, especially when you're around strangers that don't know you, that need some kind of a symbol, or some kind of a, like, someone to set the example for them for how to be a decent human being. And also, and more importantly, when you're around friends and family. You know, I went off a lot today. I got mad. I was screaming. I was yelling. But then, you know, I was working out with Garrison, one of my best friends. I was pissed off. I wanted to fucking punch somebody. But then again, I was also with Garrison, and like I was training with him, and like this is the only day out of the week that we get to train together, and so I try to just reel back in. Earlier today, I went and saw my dad to drop something off to him for his birthday, and I got mad. I didn't get mad at him. I was still fucking pissed and ready to punch somebody. I didn't care who it was. I just wanted to punch like someone's face. I tried to reel back in. None of that shit matters anymore, Matt. You're not over here right now. You're not over there. You're right here. This is where you need to be, is right here with the people that you love. So anyway, guys, that's my message for you. I know it's not another Sunday special, but for whatever it's worth, I hope it brought you some inspiration for today. I hope it helped you, and if it did, please share this with your friends and your family. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. On my YouTube. My YouTube is Collectively Fearless. My Instagram is itsmatty_ice. Go find me on both those platforms, and subscribe to YouTube and follow me on Instagram. Go to my sponsor, Urban Boulevard. Check them out. They're a clothing company with a lot of really cool designs. You can use my promo code to save yourself a couple bucks and get something really cool and nice shipped right to your doorstep. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for you. So until next time, I will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. So Monday is another fitness tips episode. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you guys how to do lat pull downs. Anyway, guys, until tomorrow, I will see you again soon.